Okay. Now we are recording it. Yeah, I am recording it right now. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, Luis, my question is, when you exercise, do you get fat or do you get thin? Do you get fat or thin?
No,
Luis,
I think,
thin, right? Exactly.
yeah,
Thin. You get thin. Good, Luis. Nice. So even though he's exercising, he's getting fat.
yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
can you see, is there a contrast here? Two ideas.
Even though he's exercising, he's getting think.
Yeah, it should be thin, right? But it says
Yeah,
even though he's exercising, he's getting fat, right? So
yeah,
there is a contrast, right? He's exercising, but he's getting fat, okay? There is a contrast there. Okay, Luis, now here, if it rains, I use my umbrella. So, Luis, is this a condition? Can you see a condition here?
yes, it's a condition.
Yes, it is a condition, right? If this happens, this is the result, right? Nice. Okay, Luis, great. Now let's go into practice. Luis, when I finish my homework, what happens?
um, I feel relaxed.
When I finish my homework, oh, I feel relaxed. Okay, good, good, Luis. Now, here, I stayed home because what is the reason?
Um, I I don't have work.
I don't have work. Okay, you don't have work to do. Good. Even though he was tired, what is the contrast?
uh-huh. Even though he was tired. Uh, if I if I go go to the movie, to the party.
Okay. Luis, what happens when you are tired? What happens when you are tired? What do you
Yeah.
do?
A lot of work. We find a lot of work.
Okay, okay, but what happens when you are tired? When you are
I
tired.
need rest, or I need relax, or I need sleep.
Okay, you need to sleep, right? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But here it says, even though he was tired, okay,
I need sleeps.
okay, okay. But here it says
And
he
yeah, yeah. He needs
needs sleep, right? He needs,
sleep.
exactly. Okay, so Luis, the meaning of even though it is a pesar de, okay? Es para mostrar contraste.
Even though, a pesar de,
Exactly. So
él
even
estaba
though
cansado.
mhm, even though he was tired, what what is something that he doesn't have to do?
Mm. ¿Cómo es? Disculpe. ¿Me repite el significado even though?
Yeah, of course, Luis. Is a pesar de. A
A
pesar de
pesar
que
de,
estaba cansado.
a pesar de estar cansado.
Ajá.
I went
Mhm.
to the party.
Oh, okay. To the party. But is that the correct pronoun? What pronoun do you have to use?
Eh,
Mhm.
he,
He, right? Even though he was tired, he went to the party. That's good. Good.
yes.
Nice. Okay, Luis, if we don't hurry, what
Eh,
happens if we don't hurry?
I'm late to the school.
If we don't hurry, okay, that's good. But I'm late to the school. Please fix this sentence. Fix this part.
Eh, we late. Sorry.
Exactly. And here, what do you have
We
to?
are late. We are late.
We are late to school. Nicely, it's good. Now, if you study every day, what happens? What's the result?
Eh, um, you improve
We improve. All right.
the language.
You improve your language. Okay. Good, Luis. Nice job. Let's continue now. Luis, now you have to make sentences using the dependent conjunctions, okay?
Dependent conjunction.
Exactly. This. When, because, even though, and if. Okay. You have to make compound complex sentences here. Okay?
Found complex because a pesar de
Yeah. For example,
found,
try to use the word because.
eh,
What is
they
this
are
action?
studying. They are studying
Okay, good.
because they are studying because they need
Okay.
a a good note.
A good note. Try
Mhm.
other word. They need a
A good
good
qualification.
qualification, all right? But there is another word that you can use. It is
Good. Ay, graduation. No, no.
it is shorter than graduation.
Much.
Hmm? It's similar to
Grad, 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 grade.
exactly great. Okay.
Great.
Nice. Let's repeat, please. They are studying because they need a good grade.
They are studying because they need a good grade.
Good. Good, Luis. Okay, now it's better. Now the second image. Okay, this
Okay.
time, Luis, use the word when.
Uh, they watching. They watch TV.
Okay.
They watch TV
Hmm.
when they finish the homework.
Cool. They finish homework. Great. Let's repeat, please. They watch TV when they finish their homework.
They watch TV when they finish their homework.
Nice. One more time, please. They finish, I'm sorry, they watch TV when they finish their homework.
They watch TV when they finish their homework.
Good. Nice, Luis. Now, with this one, please, this time use the word if.
He drink coffee.
Oh, this image. This one.
Sorry. She wake up early. Is she go to the bed at 7 p.m.?
Okay. Okay. This is a good sentence, Luis. This is a nice sentence, all right? But here, you need to fix the mistake here.
She wakes up. She wakes up.
Good. Here, you have to fix the mistake.
Is she goes to the bed.
Exactly. If she goes to the bed at 7 p.m. This is a nice sentence, Luis. Good. Now, please make another sentence for this image. Okay.
Okay.
This time use the word. If. Okay.
If he drink coffee at night, comma, he will does he will doesn't sleep. Es una mezcolanza.
Yeah. But this is a good sentence, Luis. If he drink coffee at night, he will doesn't sleep. Luis, fix the mistake here, please.
Drink.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, Luis, yeah, we on our next class
He won't sleep.
Exactly, very good. He wants to sleep. Great. In our next class, anyways, in other classes, we are going to practice the future, okay? To practice more that. But this is a good sentence, Luis. Let's repeat, please, Luis. If he drinks coffee at night, he won't sleep.
If he drinks coffee at night, he won't sleep.
You want to sleep. Great. Please.
Teacher.
Nice. Now make a sentence.
Teacher.
Yeah. Tell me.
Disculpe si me mira como recostado, pero no tengo silla y cuando tengo mucho tiempo me duele la espalda.
Oh, okay. Okay, Luis. No worries. It's okay. It's good for
Que para mí, si no le explico, es una falta de respeto.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Luis. I understand, okay? No worries. It's okay. Right. Good. Now, Luis, please use even though this time, okay? Even though with this image.
Disculpe el no retener. Even those.
Oh yeah, it is to show contrast. It is a synonym of but. It is a synonym, kind of synonym.
Okay. he loud, loud,
Okay, loud.
he loud, he loud, uh, um,
Mhm.
but, no. Okay, he loud, um, he, he doesn't, he doesn't feel better.
Doesn't feel better. Okay. Okay, Liz. Here, loud is an adjective. Okay. Loud is an adjective. So,
No,
if
his,
it's an
his
adjective,
sound, he sing, él
okay.
canta.
Okay, he's saying. But here, you need to fix this part.
Sings. He
He
sings.
sings, right? Even though he doesn't feel better. This is a good sentence, please. This is a nice sentence, right? Let's go into repeat, please. He sings even though he doesn't feel better.
He sings every though he doesn't feel better.
Good. One more time. He sings even though he doesn't feel better.
He sings every though he doesn't feel better.
Good, Luis. Let's just this part, okay? Just this part. Even though. Even
Even
though.
though. Even though.
Good. Nice work, Luis. Nice work there. Okay. And the last one. The last one.
Mhm.
This time, use the word when, please. When.
Um, when is she? When is she? When is she wearing jacket?
Okay.
Uh, the symbol.
Oh, what symbol? The
Yes.
comma or the interrogative mark?
Interrogative mark.
Oh, right. Okay. But Luis, you don't have to make a question. You have to make a complex sentence. Okay? Complex sentence, please.
Complex sentence.
Complex sentence. Using the word when, right? So
When
when something happens, another thing happens.
mhm. When I
No question mark. Mhm.
when I sleep, uh, I better for today.
Oh, can you repeat that?
I am, como dije, no me acuerdo. Dice,
When-
when I sleep, I feel strong for today.
Okay, when I sleep, I feel strong for today. Okay, good. But are you using this image?
Eh, eh, and and I hope
I
I hope stay happy.
okay. I hope stay happy. Now use the word when, please. When
When
I hope stay happy.
when
When
when when I use new clothes.
oh, new clothes, right? Okay, I hope stay happy when I use new clothes. All right. Here, though, you have to change this. You want to say, espero sentirme feliz cuando uso nueva ropa. Is that
Ajá,
correct? Okay,
sí.
good. So I hope to be, okay? To be.
Star, to be zero
Yeah.
star.
To be is more for feelings, okay? To be is for feelings. And to stay is for places, especially, okay?
Okay.
To be for feelings and to stay for places. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, Liz, nice. Good. But this sentence is correct. Okay. So this is a complex sentence, Liz. That's nice. You are making complex sentences right now. Okay. Good. Now, Luis, we are going to make a short game, right? We are going to practice this.
Okay.
So, can you see? 1 second. It's here.
Wow.
Okay. So, Luis, here, word for.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me
I'm sorry.
see.
This is not, that was not the exercise. This is the exercise, okay? I'm sorry.
The remote control has never working yet.
Yet. Okay. So, Luis, this, is it a negative sentence or a positive sentence? Negative or positive?
Negative sentence
Negative, right? And what about this one? Do you think it is positive or negative?
is positive.
Is
Positive.
positive. Okay. But what do you
Ah,
think?
okay. Okay. Bad is bad.
Bad. Okay. Luis, the word nor helps you for when you have two negatives, okay? Two negatives. For example, I say, I don't like fruits, nor nor um nor do I like the vegetables, okay? So here, actually, it should be this
No.
one, okay? Nor, exactly. Okay, this one is hard, though. This one, what do you think, Luis?
And Freddy had to go to the supermarket. He needed some sugar. And so,
So, okay, let's go into check.
so,
Okay. All right. Let's going to use so. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me refresh the page, okay? Because we could see some mistakes here. Here it was what word? It was
it's
no.
not.
All right. Okay. Here, what was your word?
So,
So, right? Okay. So. Nice. And here, Luis,
I
what
have
do
a
you
good
think?
friend. Well, and, and,
And nice, Luis. This is correct. Okay, good. Good choice. Next one.
okay, you can decide what to do. But
Bad. All right. Bad can be an option. Bad can be good. Okay, Luis. Now here,
yeah,
do you have two choices here? What do you think?
and you can decide what to do now.
Mhm.
Or you can
Yeah,
decide later.
exactly. You have two choices, right?
Yeah,
It- that's kind of the here. What do you think?
I could play lead violin with the school orchestra, but
Mm,
dice,
bad,
mhm.
bad, right? Because we can see a contrast, right? But I do need a bit more practice. Good, Luis, nice. This one, what do you
Game
think?
was afraid of the dark.
Hmm.
He was afraid of the so
So, all right. So can be an option. Okay, Luis, good. But here, do you have Jamie was afraid, right? Jamie was afraid.
mhm.
So what happens if he's afraid? Does he enter the cave or no? What happens?
Eh, he entered the cave.
Yeah, okay. But what do you think, Luis? Let's imagine you are afraid, okay? You are afraid of dark. So what happens? What is the most normal thing to do? Do you enter the cave or no? If you are afraid of
No, no. Eh, I feel normal because when I up the cave.
exactly. If you are afraid, you don't enter the cave, right? That's normal. That's common. But here, look at this sentence. This sentence. Jamie was afraid of dark. He entered the cave anyway. Is this a contrast? Luis, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a
Is a contrast, right? So you can use
yeah.
it or you can
Yeah.
use the word bad, right? But,
Okay, yeah.
uh-huh,
Mhm.
but yet is stronger.
Yeah,
Yet,
yeah.
ajá, yet es lo mismo que bat, solo que yet es más fuerte. Tiene algo de sorpresa, ¿ok? Es como algo sorprendente. So here we have to use the word yet, right?
Yeah.
And the last one, Luis, what do you think?
Suddenly to be behind. Sí, tengo que limpiar su carro. Sí, sí, sí. Eh, but
That, okay. But here. Is this a result of this clause, of this part?
result, teacher.
It is a result, right? And what preposition do you use for result?
For result.
Hmm.
Nor.
Oh, nor.
Mm.
Nor is when
No, no,
two
no, 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 no.
parts are negative. Mhm.
No, easy for this case is or.
or, oh, or is for, do you remember? For choice, for choices, okay?
Choices.
Choices, yeah. Sally needed to clean her car. What is the result? What preposition do you use for results? Mhm.
So.
So, very good, Luis, nice. This is correct, okay? So she felt back and grabbed the Hoover, right? Nice, Luis, good job. Yeah. Okay, let's go to, yeah. Okay, so Luis, today we practiced with these, with complex sentences, okay? Today you
Complex
learned
sentence.
how to make complex sentences. You made complex sentences, right? Here, you produced complex sentences here. Okay, Luis. So, Luis, in our next class, we are going to practice speaking, okay? We will practice especially that, questions and also conversations with compound sentences, complex sentences, present simple, and also present continuous. Okay, Luis?
Okay, teacher. Okay.
Okay, Luis, nice. Good. So, Luis, in today's class, you made many sentences, okay? You made many sentences. You practiced a lot, and we learned a lot as well, okay? So, Luis, see you next class. See you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Have a good teacher. Remember, send the video.
The video, the recording. I am going to send
Recording.
it, okay? No worries.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay,
Thank you
goodbye.
for your class.
Thank you to
Bye-bye,
you.
good night.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you. Record. Yeah, I have to send it to him. Um,
Good evening, Walter.
Hello, Ruth. Good evening. How are you? How do you feel?
Fine, thanks, and you?
Yeah, I also feel great, Ruth. Very nice. Okay, thanks for asking. Ruth, let's start today's class, okay? Let's start with a short game, all right? I am going to tell you two words, and you have to give me the third word, okay?
Okay.
It has to have a relationship with the other words, of course. Okay, so let's start. Okay, fish, whale. That is the third one.
Octopus.
Octopus. Ah, nice. Okay, next one. Monkey, human.
Elephant.
Okay, monkey, human, elephant. Great. The next one is mammoth, elephant. What can be the other word?
Elephant.
Mhm.
No, I don't know. Eh, maybe hippopotamus?
Hippopotamus. What is that?
Hipopótamo.
Oh, hippopotamus. Oh, right. Okay. So big animals, right? That was
Yeah.
okay, right. Nice. Good job. All right, all right. Now, Ruth, that was today's introduction activity because today we will talk about history, okay? History, animals, and also the evolution and many things similar to that, okay? In the reading section. So for the reading section, Ruth, you have to look for keywords, right? Especially for the detailed questions and also for the negative factual questions, right?
Okay.
Today we will see how to solve these type of questions because approximately 70%, no, not 70, is a lot. Approximately 30% of the questions in the TOEFL exam, okay, are detailed or negative factual questions. Okay, so there are a lot of questions that are detailed or negative factual. That's why today we will learn how to tackle them, how to approach them, right? How to solve them. So first, keywords. Ruth, in this sentence, what are the two keywords? What are the two most important words?
Maybe grandmother running or quickly as
Okay, grandmother. The other one, what was it?
could be running.
Running. Yes, right. Nice. So you have to look for keywords. What are the keywords? Keywords are nouns, verbs, and also, what do you think? What can be the other type of word?
Adverbs?
Oh, adverbs or adjectives?
Adjectives, yes.
Adjectives, right? Adjectives are more important than adjectives, okay? I'm sorry, adverbs, okay? Nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Those are the most important. Quickly is an adverb, but it's not as important as nouns, verbs, or adjectives. Okay, so let's go into practice a bit more this. Ruth, in this question, you have to highlight, okay, you have to highlight the keywords in the question and also in the answers, in the possible answers, right? Please do it. You are going to have you are going to have 2 minutes and let me know if you finish earlier.
Yeah, I got it. I think so.
Okay, good. In the question, what are the keywords?
I think is irrigation farming in I don't know, it's I choose three to be honest, practice and Aztecs.
Okay, so 3 in total, right? Practice.
Yeah.
Okay, because this one counts as one, right? Because it's a phrasal noun. Okay, what about the answers in the first one?
And the first one for farmers um brilliant and I don't know if rainfalls brilliant has a brilliant rainfall.
Okay, right. So it is usually up to you. It is usually up to you, but yeah, you have to try to highlight two words at least usually, okay? But yeah, farmers are reliant then, right? Okay.
Yeah.
In the second one, what do you think?
Uh here's I think was create
Okay.
systems and canals.
Okay, create systems and canals. All right. Okay, in the third one, what are the words?
And in this I choose use
Mhm.
use a region.
Use a region. All right. And the last one, what do you think?
Also used in bales.
Okay, used and oh, valleys, right?
Valleys, yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Okay, okay. It was used mostly in valleys. Yeah, these ones are okay. Great, we're great. Reliant on rainfall. Yeah, here I will also highlight rainfall, all right? Because these three words are kind of related to one another and can help you a lot if you also do highlight this one, right? Now, let's continue with this one. This is the second one, okay? The second exercise. So highlight the keywords in the question and also in the answers, okay? 2 minutes. Start now.
Mm. Oh, I got it. I did it.
Okay, Ruth, time's up. What are the keywords in the question?
Chinambas produce food.
Okay. Produce food is very, very good. Those are very useful keywords. Okay. However, the word chinampas, yeah, it's good, but it's kind of implicit already in the
Okay.
text. Okay, so I would suggest you not to use it. In the first answer, what are your
Um,
keywords? Mhm.
rice. Here it is for me. It's like a whole sentence. Rise the level of surrounding line,
Oh,
but
so almost all the sentence.
just without the above the because I'm not sure if we just rise up the surrounding line. I have context or something.
Oh yeah. The purpose of the keywords is not just to focus on the keywords and forget about all the answer. Okay, the purpose of the keywords is that they will help you when you scan the reading. Okay, so when you will have the reading, you will just scan for the keywords, and once you find the keyword, you are going to see all the you're going to see all the context of that keyword, and also the possible answer. Okay, so try to see that. Try to find what can be the most important keyword here, or the two most important keywords in this sentence.
Maybe rise the level.
Right. Very good. Raised the level, or raised level. Just
Mm.
those two are very important. Great. And they are very unique, right, of that answer. The second one, what do you think?
Access. How can I pronounce this?
It is accessed. Accessed.
Accessed. By canoe or canoe. I don't know how can I pronounce this.
Ah, yeah, it is canoe. Canoe.
Canoe.
Canoe, yeah. So what do you think? What can be the word or two words that are the most important or unique of this sentence?
For me, it's exist y canoe.
Accessed and canoe. All right. Good. Those are great ones. The third one?
Arrangers y rose.
Hey,
Arrange.
arranged and aroused. Arranged and roused. Nice. And the last one, what are the words, keywords?
Built. Here I choose 3 to be honest. Built and plant and water. Wait,
Oh, water. Okay. They were built partly from plant matter within water. Okay, these are good ones. Yeah, these are good ones. These are good keywords. Okay, good, Ruth. Now we are going to practice with an actual question from the TOEFL, right? So look at this sentence. Now, Ruth, you have to use that. You have to use the keywords. You have to use the keywords here, and then you have to scan. You have to find those keywords or synonyms. That's very important. If in the question you have, for example, something like something cold. If in the question you have something like cold, and in the reading passage you have one word similar to cold, like for example to freeze, okay, so you have to look for this word because it might have the same meaning as in the question, okay. It might tell you that this answer is correct, so you have to try to look for synonyms as well, right?
Okay.
So Ruth, yeah, first let's going to have 2 minutes, okay, 2 minutes for you to check, for you to find the keywords in the question and the keywords in the 4 possible answers. All right, that's it. Okay, let's have 2 minutes.
I think I got it.
Okay, Ruth, nice. In the question, what are the keywords?
Determine meteorite and impact.
Okay, meteorite and impacted, right? Okay, good. In the possible answers,
Discovered crater in Mexico.
and Mexico. All right. Okay, Mexico. And second answer, possible answer.
Found sediment.
Okay, found and sediment. Nice. In the third one.
Alert. There I have 4. Alert archaeologist excavating in Yucatan.
All right. Try to
But
just have two, okay?
two, only two.
Only two, yeah.
In this case, alert is cabin. I think so.
Excavating. All right.
Mhm.
We have been excavating. All right. One suggestion, one tip is that in each possible answer, try to have always a noun, okay? You
Mm.
need always, almost always to have a noun. And the other one, yes, can be another noun or a verb or an adjective. But you need to have a noun in this one, especially.
Okay, in this case, I will change archaeologists and excavating.
Okay, archaeologists and excavating. All right, good. And by the way, the same happens here in the first one. Try to have just
two.
two. Mhm. What do you think can be the most important?
Crater and Yucatan and Mexico, sorry.
Crater and Mexico. Okay, let's going to do it. Okay, and the last one.
Here, meteorite
Mhm.
and mass. Yes, I just want to just, I don't know.
Okay, meteorite. And try to have a noun and a verb almost always.
And my first option was meteorite and mass in trillion tons, but I don't know if I can choose like a trillion tons.
Oh, in the fourth one, number 4.
Yeah, in the first
Okay, so what did you say? I'm sorry. The
meteorite and trillion tons.
and
I don't
trillion tons. All right, but try to have a verb here, a verb, an
ver
action. Meteorite and
located is the only one.
located. Okay, nice. Good word. So these are other keywords that can help you a lot. Okay. Why? Because now you have to use those keywords to find them in the reading passage. Okay. Okay, 1 second. All right, I deleted some. So now, Ruth, use these keywords that you found and try to find them. Try to find them in the reading passage and try to answer the question, right?
Okay.
Now we are going to have, this is going to be more difficult. So what do you think? 4 minutes, is it enough?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's have 4 minutes.
I think the correct is B.
Okay, let me check 1 second. All right, good. Let's go into check, okay? Let's go into check. The first one, you highlighted crater, right? Crater and also Mexico. Here in this paragraph, where can you find that crater word?
Maybe not crater, but it is like a discover or something like a like this meaning like in this whole page. Located in Vintas itself in Yucatan, but also in by 2090 geologist. Oh no. There sorry. In this part is the section C.
The
Is
section
a
C.
geologist because I hear it says geologist, but it's discard it says because in the option says archaeologist, so it's not archaeologist, there was geologist, but also has the like the same meaning that the sentences. And this is could be
Okay. First of all, what is your possible answer? What did you say? Option B, right? Is that correct?
yeah.
Okay, option B. All right. So first, yeah, you're right. The word archaeologist doesn't appear in any part of the paragraph. All right? Because here it says, right? How did scientists determine blah blah blah, right? And here, and option C says that they were alerted by archaeologists. So
Yeah.
archaeologists alerted scientists, right? What is a synonym, a possible synonym of the word archaeologist? A possible. Maybe not.
Mm, the geologist, this could be possible.
It's possible, right? They're almost similar, all right. Good. But here, by 1990, geologists had located the impact. Here, does the paragraph say that geologists alerted scientists? What do you think?
Not really, because say the geologists had located, they are not mentioned something that they alert. How the option C mentioned.
Exactly. So option C is totally discarded, right? Option C is not the correct answer whatsoever. Okay, continue, please. What about crater? Could you find crater in the
Crater.
passage?
Not like a crater, but it's also mm, just in the last sentences, the crater now deeply buried in sedimental was original about
Oh,
2,200 kilometers, but it is not something related with that. So, so I can use these in order to say crater with crater is the main.
exactly.
They're related.
So in this sentence, it says something. It says something that can tell us that option A is the answer, right? It says the crater, now deeply buried in sediment, was originally about 200 kilometers in diameter, right? That's true. And also we can see crater here as well, right? Here, right? So here it says especially, by 1990, geologists had located the impact site itself in the Yucatan region of Mexico. The crater, now deeply buried in sediment, was originally about 200 kilometers in diameter, right? But here, it says something very interesting. In 1990, so in 1990, right? Okay, let's go into imagine that this is the 90s. Okay, 1 second. In 1990, they found the place, right? They found the place. But what happened in 1980?
The first identified, it's the first time that they identified the impact.
Exactly. That they identified this impact, right? So in 1990, they found the place. They found the place of the impact. They found the crater, right? But in 1980, they already knew that it was because of an impact. They didn't found the place in the 80s, but in the 80s, they already knew that it was because of an impact. So the crater is not, okay, the crater is not the reason why the scientists determined that a large meteorite impacted the Earth, okay? So is this part clear,
Yeah.
Ruth? Okay, nice. Good. So option A is not the correct answer, but that's very important, Ruth. Because if you don't read very well the paragraph and also the possible questions, you might think that it was option A, because it was very likely that one. And D, what about D, Ruth?
The most like common was in the first sentences of like a Cretaceous period was a meteorite with a massive of more than trillions tons in sediment diameter at least 10 kilometers.
Exactly. It has the same words, actually, doesn't it? The same words, exactly. And why is not option D?
I don't know if it is correct my intuition, but the sentence says that a mass of more than 3 tons, and also the options say with over, I don't know, it's over, I have good definition, a trillion tons, I think that is. And also because he says that that this is the diameter occurs during the Cretaceous. I don't know. I think that it is because that. And
Okay.
it is not how also don't give me more information how this information helps scientists to determine the large of meteorite, that they only have like the dimension of the meteorite, but no the impact in the earth. So that's why I think.
All right, good. And yes, this is not the correct answer. Option D is not the correct. And you can know that if you look especially at the keywords. It says they located a meteorite, right? And the keywords in the question are especially determine and also meteorite, right? Determine and meteorite. Okay, so let's look at this part, right? Yeah. The body that impacted the Earth at the end of the Cretaceous period was a meteorite with a mass of more than 1 trillion tons and a diameter of blah, 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 right? 10 kilometers. So this is not is not supporting, right? This is not supporting the this is not giving reasons for the scientists to determine that a large meteorite had impacted the Earth. But this is kind of the main idea, right? This is the main idea. So the possible answers to this question have to be here, right? Actually, yes, they have to be there, right? And also, I had to mention something more. So yeah, because here in the question also it says how, right? How? What were the reasons? What were the reasons for the scientists to determine this? So the reasons have to be here in the supporting sentences, not in the main idea, right? In the first sentence. So, and also the most important reason why this is not correct is because option B is more important. It is way better than the other options, right? How do you know that is option B, Ruth?
Because in the second sentence, the scientist first identify his impact, which is also I have like another clue, like impact, or that is the keywords in my question. And also mentioned that the from worldwide layer or sediment deposit. So also it is mentioned like sediment worldwide in the option B. So that's why I related this information, and also because say that the scientists first identify this impact. So this paragraph give me some clues that this could be the correct answer.
And that's totally correct, exactly. And we can see even two sediments right here from the worldwide layer deposited from the dust cloud that enveloped the planet after the impact. And here it says it gives kind of another supporting idea, right? This sediment layer is enriched with rare material and other elements that are relatively abundant in a meteorite. And it's very rare in the crust of the Earth, right? So yeah, option B is the correct option, Ruth. That's right. Okay. Nice job there. Ruth, do you have any questions about this exercise? Maybe any comment whatsoever?
No, I think it's very useful to identify the keywords, because to be honest, my technique or my old technique was read or scanning the total paragraph, for example, paragraph 2, and I say, this is my options, or the not question that say accept or not. For me, it's just like, okay, here mention that, here mention that, here mention that, but all the context, and also have like a mixed. And this is something like confuse me all the time, because I have the similar words, but also with different like a meaning in the paragraph with all the context or something. So this is an interesting method that I will use because it is more useful.
Exactly. I understand. I totally understand you, because you have to reread, right? All the paragraphs over and over again. You have to look at the possible answers, the question, read it again, and it takes you a lot of time. It is usually what happens. Okay, right. So yeah, that's a very important suggestion. Okay. In the possible answers, try always to look for one verb and one noun, right? And if it's not possible, one noun and one adjective. that usually helps a lot, okay? All right. Now, Ruth, let's going to continue. Oh, yeah. And also, if your keywords are in, okay, for example, creator, right? If your keywords are in the paragraph, it doesn't mean that that's correct, right? We saw that. You have to evaluate that. It might not be the correct answer.
Yeah.
Now, Ruth, let's continue with the negative factual questions. Okay, these are easier than the other. These questions are easier than the other ones, because here you need your keywords. That's right. But it gets easier. If there is an answer, let's imagine that this one, okay? If the keywords here are not in your paragraph, not at all, neither synonyms, so it means that this is this is the answer. This is the correct, okay? Because here you're looking for the ideas that are not in the paragraph, all right? So they are easier than the other ones. Let's try, okay? Let's try to practice. Ruth, first of all, find the keywords in the question and in the possible answers. You have 2 minutes. Let me know if you finish earlier.
I get it. In my questions and Cretaceous period.
Right.
And the first one, black sunlight.
Blocked sunlight, all right. Blocked sunlight. What else?
Here I choose 3, just in order hard more than 2. But if I have to just only cold and dark, but
Cold and
because
dark.
I need a noun, also earth.
Yeah, it's okay. So, yeah, in the answers, you can have 2 nouns. If they are very important, you can have, okay? My tip of having 1 noun and 1 verb is just if it's possible, okay? But if those 2 nouns are very important and you think that they are very important, you can have them and they are going to help you, right? So yeah, it's okay. Cold and dark, nice. In the third one.
New element is formed.
Okay, new element and formed. All right, nice.
In the last one, nitric acid produced.
Nitric acid and produced. All right, get. Sunlight. All right. Though here, Ruth, one question. What do you think is more important here? Dust or sunlight?
For me, dust. Now that I am reading again, is dust. That's black.
Yeah, exactly. Because sunlight is kind of it sounds kind of a result, right? It sounds kind of an effect of dust, but dust sounds more important. Okay, now Ruth, find these words in the paragraph and try to see what is the correct option, what is not mentioned, right? Answer the question, please. You have three minutes, okay?
Okay.
Nice.
I think the correct is C. It is not.
Right. Is it the only one that is not mentioned, Ruth?
I think yes.
All right. Okay, good. The first one, the word dust or blocked. Could you find it in here?
See, in the third sentences, I think that's in the beginning, but also mentioned that will have blocked the sunlight.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Block the sunlight. All right. So option A is not right. It is mentioned. It is mentioned, and it is true. You have also to see that if they are whether they are true or false. All right. What about the second one? Could you see cold and dark?
See, yes, Earth in the period of cold and month darkness, at least several months.
Yeah, nice. Good. What about the last one, nitric acid? Can you find it here?
That's a vast quantity of nitric acid.
Vast quantities of nitric acid. Yeah, and also vast quantities.
It's large. Then
Is it a synonym? Is it a synonym, right?
yeah.
It is a synonym. Okay, nice, Ruth. And actually, yes, you're totally correct. Okay, this one is the correct. This one is not mentioned. Good job, Ruth. Could you see what
Yeah.
they easier than the other ones? Than the other.
Yeah, but also this technique functions with the highlighting, like the same, like summarize or the same meaning of the highlighted sentence.
Oh, with the, I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
The questions that say that the choose the correct or the sentence that give the similar information of the highlighted sentence in the paragraph.
Oh,
When you have to summarize the
yeah.
information. This is one of the most tricky for me because when I have one idea, when I read first, and I have my own idea, and I say, how can I?
I'm sorry, it froze.
Sorry. This is tricky because when I read this type of sentences, the first thought that I has is like how can I resume this sentence? But when I got to the with the possible options, it's like I could resume it that way, but also in that, of course, it has some ones that doesn't have meaning or that are not related. But this technique that have like the keywords also function works well with this type of question.
Oh, that's a good question, actually, Ruth. All right. This this technique of finding keywords helps you with many types of questions, okay? But especially, they help you especially on this type, okay? On negative factual information questions, and also factual information questions. All right, they help you especially for these, and this technique can help you for other types of questions, but you need to apply other tools, okay? Other tools and other methods to complement them. All right, we will check them. We will check them in the following classes, and we will check them for you to get prepared, especially for those questions, right? For the summary, when they ask you to do a summary.
Yeah. Okay.
Accurate. So okay, we are going to end this class with a short game. All right. Okay. But before, do you have any other questions or comments? In our next class, by the way, we are going to check other type of questions. All right, we will check the let me see, the reference questions. Okay, questions of reference. Those are also very interesting ones. Okay. Good. The next game is create a story. Okay, we will create a story in 2 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Good. In a small village, a brave dinosaur decided to become a superhero. And
one of his powers, of the powers that he would have, it's flying.
one of his coworkers, what did you say?
No, superpowers that he will have.
To
It's
fly.
flying.
Oh, okay. All right. Therefore, he started to fly all over the city to look for
I don't know, to look for animal that, no, but because he also can fly, so I don't know, animal that helps her to develop his skill.
Oh, right. Okay. And suddenly he turns around and he sees a huge
Pterodactyl, whose is a wisdom pterodactyl in the area.
Oh, right. Okay. And that pterodactyl starts to attack other dinosaurs, but
he was brave and got to see the pterodactyl in order to ask an advice.
all right. Okay. In order to ask an advice, and the pterodactyl starts to teach him how to
fly well, even if he meets a storm.
Okay. All right. Nice. Good. So our superhero is going to take some lessons with the pterodactyl. All right, Ruth. So Ruth, this was a productive class. We learned how to tackle the two types of questions for the TOEFL, right? And also we played some games, by the way. Right, Ruth? So see you tomorrow, Ruth. Have a good night.